Welcome back. We're still chatting with the adjudicators for the ZMAs. Now, Patrick, let us know what measures have been put in place to ensure that the adjudicators are not biased towards certain artists or are playing favorites.
Well, the first one is the number of judges we have. You know, when you have 5 judges coming from different backgrounds, and remember, there are others that are just music educators. Others are peers to those that are computing. And then it's very difficult for any of us to be cornered and then that person to corner the other person to say, no, we must have this one as our favorite. That is out of the line. And the other thing is that the public themselves are the ones actually choosing. They send those names to us. So it is even very difficult for any one of us to say, this is my favorite, let me sneak them in. It becomes difficult. So there are issues of professionalism at stake here. And there are also issues of integrity at stake. And when you look at the panel, really, all of them are people that have achieved something in life and would not want those names that people have made over the time to be spoiled just over one particular act. So we've been actually in adjudication for a long time, and the panel has been known for being very transparent and very full of integrity. And for that very reason, these adjudicators that have been assembled would never want to put the name of the panel in disrepute.
Great. Mr. Chan, the Chief Judge, anything you want to add to that effect?
There's no real perfection, that you know. But a judge, one of the qualifications that he must be impartial, he must be knowledgeable, he must be above board. Of course, the same people we are adjudicating are the same people we mingle with, but we have to wear 2 caps. Friendly but firm. We are friendly to them. We have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. Nobody's neck is on the chopping board. But when it comes to work, we have to be what we are employed to do. And besides that, we sign the forms of secrecy with the sponsors. It's illegal for me to go beyond that, and I can be prosecuted. I'm paid for doing a certain job. I should do it to the best of my ability. That's maybe, to put it blunt, that's what it is.
Great, great, well explained. Maybe on a lighter note, as we come to the end of this interview, Jaggery Chanda, the legendary Jaggery Chanda, founder member of a very, very popular group from the 70s way back then, The Witch. What are some of the highlights of your career then? And now, do we see you performing anytime soon? At
the awards, I'll force myself there, so that at least when we talk to people, say, avoid using computers, because computers have a limited place in music. They can keep the beat, they can bring in new ideas, but they are a computer. They don't feel, they have no emotions. So they are limiting the purpose of music. The purpose of music is to evoke those emotions and feelings in people. Probably an opportunity of older people who are playing instruments to be given an opportunity that night, even for 1 or 2 songs. I think it would be a good idea. Having said that, I'm not lobbying, but
it would be nice to see the judges perform as well.
But recently, I had an opportunity to represent Zambia. In 2011, I went to give lecture to outstanding youths in Spain. They are picked around the world for their outstanding contributions, and I was sharing Zamrock, the genre that is new to Europe, but they are late in that aspect. And then after that, Ricky Lilonga and myself went to Europe, Germany and France, twice there. Then I extended my tour to Hollywood and San Francisco last year. So I'm not really idle, but I miss my band, because these opportunities, if my band was alive, unfortunately most of them are gone. I'm the only one alive, thank God. But it would have been a very good time for us to make money, because the response I got there, twice I got standing ovation, something I never really expected. But they anchored me twice on stage, and I felt good.
the legendary Jaggery Chanda. Thank you so much for coming to the show. And of course, Mr. Patrick Mwimbila, thank you very much for coming to the show as well.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Great. Mr. Patrick Mwimbila is the president of the Zambia Adjudicators panel. And of course, Mr. Jaggery Chanda is the chief judge for the Zambian Music Awards. Still to come, we profile FJ, Cleo and Muzo, a.k.a. Alfonso, who are our nominees in the Best Newcomer category this year. Stay tuned.
2, 3. No, guys. Stop. Okay, let's try it again. Wait. I don't know, man. It just sounds... Okay, let's try another one.
Hey, guys. This is Chico.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I know this one.
Oh, yeah?
But hey, let's try it like this, man.
Fantastic, guys. Time for refreshment. Things were really nice, huh? Hey, Mwana, yo Zizila, all out.
When you've got a thirst for friendship and a thirst for enjoyment, then reach out for the lager that refreshes the nation's thirst. Mosi Lager. Mosi Lager, truly Zambian, truly refreshing.
Welcome back to the Road to the ZMAs. Before the break, we announced the nominees in the technical category and spoke to the adjudicators about the nominee and winner selection process. Now we move on to the populist categories. The categories that put the power in your hands to determine who walks away with an award on the night. All you have to do is vote for your favorite artist on the Zambian Music Awards Facebook page and the website. You can also vote by texting the category code, leave a space, followed by the artist number and sending that to 6767. Here are some of the nominees that are seeking your vote.
The Zambia Music Awards 2014 Populist categories. The nominees are ZMA 15, Best Gospel Album, Heart of a Giant, Sober, Worship of the Love Revolutionary, Abo Chungu Musuka, Jijue, Mag 44, ZMA 16, Best Mainstream Music Album, Chimusebo, Afunika, The Business, Slap D, Voiceless Woman, B Flow, ZMA 17, Best Gospel Female Artist, Karen, Suilanji, Rachel Nanyangwe, ZMA 18, Best Gospel Male Artist, Pompey, Abo Chungu Musuka, Papa Bruno, ZMA 19, Best Mainstream Male Artist, Makitu, Slap D, Afunika, ZMA 20, Best Mainstream Female Artist, Judy, Salma, Mumpy, ZMA 21, Best Hip Hop or Rap Album, The Business, Slap D, Zero to Hero, Makitu, The Naked Truth, Rough Kaida, ZMA 22, Best R&B Album, My Name Is Roberto, The Breakthrough Imbegeti, PJ, Worship of the Love Revolutionary, Abo Chungu Musuka, ZMA 23, Best Reggae Album, to be announced on the night. ZMA 24, Best Dancehall Album, Voiceless Woman, B-Flow, 90 Days, Tishon, Titan Revolution, Karasa.
There you have it. That's the first half of the populist categories. Now, it is interesting to note the major shift in this year's nominations. Unlike last year, when Slap D had 7 nominations, this year sees the nominations distributed rather evenly. Now, the 2014 awards also include 11 new categories, one of which is the Best New Artist. Let's take a look at the nominee profiles.
Born in July 1988, Fumbani Changaya Jr., popularly known as FJ, found himself singing at a young age and only stepped onto the Zambian musical scene 2 years ago. With his favorite vocal artists being Tyrese and Chris Brown, FJ also recognizes his skill of Exile, now Israel, and Ebo Chungu Musuka. He's a producer, always in the studio making the next slamming beat. With his favorite song being Act Like That by Tyrese, FJ is constantly pushing himself to perfection, working hard to better his skill that Zambia has come to love. With regard to life's lessons, he looks up to Double HP from South Africa, learning how to be humble and taking fame as a blessing. He also looks up to Pilato, who's always had him pushing boundaries. FJ is famous for his songs Naya Wakudala featuring Salma and Hambalami featuring Mr. VZ.
I'll take you with me, don't worry, I'll take you with me.
Born Clementina Mlenga, Cleo Ice Queen, a 24-year-old Zambian currently based both in Zambia and South Africa, is famously known for representing Zambia in the Big Brother Africa The Chase 2013, where she was a runner-up. Not only is she a rapper, she's a songwriter, model, TV presenter, and reality TV star. The name Ice Queen was derived from a love for jewelry, which is called ice in urban slang. She is musically influenced by the likes of Bob Marley, Pompey, Beyonce, and Missy Elliott. Cleo began listening to hip-hop from a tender age of 6 and has been rapping since age 11, and her hard work since has also seen her nominated in the South Africa Hip Hop Awards 2012. Cleo is currently working on a couple of mixtape projects and touring Africa to build hype and break ground for her debut album. She is also known for her smash hit record, Big Dreams, which features JK.
Yo, shuffle it anyhow, I'm still queen. Big dreams, fit 16, so wait, festive gifts is the only thing you gon' be rapping.
Boy Muzo, aka Alfonso. You know me.
Muzo, aka Alfonso, took the Zambian musical scene by storm when his song 100 Bars went viral early 2013. His superior Bemba tongue twist got Alpha Entertainment's attention and earned him a record deal to which he is currently still signed. Born and raised in Kasama, Alfonso, whose birth name is Musonda Chishimba, is only 19 years old. He has since worked with the likes of Chef 187, Maki 2 and Pilato. Influenced by Pac and Young Jeezy, Alfonso believes that quitters never win and continues to work hard to improve his performances. He's performed in almost all provinces in Zambia, and his work has proved to always catch the public's attention.
Let's go. Ukutimbe ngoma chifyalirwa nebwe mulandu nafyalirwa kushipayanga natinafirwa neshekomwefe bandanaferwa nshayishibe tankosha beni kwenseko bena bobu nkosha